In all the time that I have spent in this hobby, there's one skill that's proven to be really hard for me to master, and honestly, I think it's one of the most important things for us to practice if we want to grow in scale modeling and truly appreciate this hobby for a long time to come. This week, for example, I've got a lot of projects going on. I'm working on my 148 Scale Academy F-15E Strike Eagle on the bench, and it's been a really fun one, but it's a ton of ordnance. JDAMs and paveways and sidewinders and AMRAAMs, lots of little sub-assemblies to work through. And at the same time, I've been doing research and creating some material for a history video that I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. But I found myself at a point over the past few days where I've been in bed or cooking or whatever it is, just thinking to myself, what am I going to do for a video this week? I've got to finish up the Eagle. I've got to get those bombs decaled up. Maybe I can speed up those slides I'm making. I've been stressing about getting a project done, and that's made me break one of my cardinal rules of scale modeling. Don't rush. I love making models, and I love sharing the little tips and tricks I've learned along the way with you guys on here. But it's really hard to just stop working on a project for the sake of getting it done. But when that happens, when you rush to get yourself across the finish line on a project, that is when the work really suffers. At the end of the day, we're making art, really. The kits themselves are kits, of course, but the painting and the finishing and all the pure creative work is all art, right? Each model that we make has little quirks and finishes that no other model on the planet will match exactly. Your model is yours. They aren't factory carbon copies, and that's part of what makes them beautiful. But when you find yourself hustling to get through a phase of a build, you might be like, oh man, I just got to get these decals done, or I'm just not really feeling this, I'm not going to weather this part. That is a clear as day sign that you've got to work on exercising possibly the most difficult skill in this hobby, knowing when to take a break. Now, I'm sure some of you guys are going to roll your eyes and say, come on, man, I know that. But honestly, it's just worth giving yourself a little reminder every once in a while. I'm there right now, and that's why I'm making this video. I was rushing through my Eagle project, and I guarantee that if I slugged through and knocked out the rest of those JDAMs I need to paint up instead of making this video, they wouldn't be my best work, because I would be making those JDAMs just for the sake of getting them done. And that is not the point. The journey, the build, the process, that is where this hobby really shines. I know that when I do sit down and actually get back to work on my F-15, whether it's tomorrow or this weekend or even next week, I'm going to do a much better job. I'm going to enjoy myself more, and I'm going to get a better result in return. So, my little grain of wisdom today, if you could even call it that, is to work on knowing when to take a little break. Your kit's not going to go anywhere, I promise you that, and you're not going to just lose the modeling bug. It's going to come right back. If you're watching this channel, you should know that we're all maniacs for plastic models, so fear not. But take a pause. Go for a walk, watch a movie, play a game, get dinner with somebody. Your work will thank you. Possibly the hardest skill for us crazy modelers to master is knowing when you've got to stop modeling for just a second. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, my friends, be well, happy building. Cheers.